Welcome back to Sanya on Air. Oh my gosh, I love that song. I was in the studio serving face, darlings, and voguing, okay? Because we just finished having a wonderful conversation with Paris-based designer Tiffany McCall, and I'm so serious. Please go out and support her during New York Fashion Week 2015 at the prestigious Plaza Hotel. I love females who are unapologetically bold, courageous in their pursuits, and do it with grace, style, finesse, and intellect. And we're going to continue with that same type of aura with Miss Countess Vaughn. How are you, Countess?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us this evening on Sanya on Air. So let's just get right into it. When I was walking to the studio, I remember I had a flashback, which I often do sometimes. You know, and I don't mean to date myself, but I remember when you were on Star Search. Am I correct, or did I have too much?
Correct.
Okay.
Star Search.
Okay. Oh my gosh! So then, after Star
Search, 9 years old.
9 years old. Oh my gosh! So after Star Search, is that when you transitioned into your role on 227?
That's correct. I was Alexandria. I got a chance to, get my feet wet. I was on Star Search, and I had mentioned to Ed McMahon that I wanted to act. I love Jackie. So next thing I know, I get a phone call, and I'm on the show.
Are you serious? Wow. So you taken any acting lessons at all?
No, not at all. Just got a lot of drama. Drama queen. Especially at that age.
Yes.
To get out of a butt whooping.
Yeah, you were very lovingly sassy at such a young age. Like, just a young girl at that point in time who viewed you on Star Search and then on 227. You had that it factor, where it was just, no, seriously, it was innate in you. We knew that we would see more and more of you. So you've been on Star Search, 227, The Parkers, Moesha, and now Hollywood Divas. What has been your best experience to date on which show?
I would have to say The Parkers.
Really?
It was just such a great combination. The family. We were happy to be at work. There were days where you would have your moments. A lot of ladies on the set.
Right.
But other than that, it was just all love. And I think you get spoiled by being on a set like that. Then when you go to another one, you think it's going to be like that. You're like, oh, no.
Right.
That was good. That was real good. Yeah.
Good. So, you basically grew up on television, and what a wonderful growth for us to watch. Now, we know that a lot of actors and actresses eventually transition into film. Is there any reason why you haven't done so, or have I missed something and you've actually been in a film?
I've done, your little local ghetto flicks. I did Trippin'.
Oh,
I did a movie before. Yeah, I've acted in a movie before, but I would like to get more into, the film. I would love to do film. Yes.
So are you going out on auditions to make that happen?
Definitely. I've always auditioned. It's just,
Keep it real, because I know what you're going to say. Because let me tell you why.
What am I going to say? I'm not only that, it just hasn't been the right timing.
Oh, okay. Because,
I believe as far as blessings, you receive them when, it's your time.
It's your time.
And,
that's true.
I might have cried about a certain situation, but, it didn't work. And that's the way it is.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
But I know I'm more than just a sitcom actress.
You are. And, and I'm glad that you've returned back to television because we missed you. So was there any reason why, there was a time period where we didn't see you on television? What were you doing?
Oh, heck yeah. I'm growing, getting to know my family. Often, when you're working like that, you're around them, but you don't know them.
Yeah.
And they're your family. And it sounds crazy, but that's what it was all about. And I started at the age of 9, on the way up to like, what, 25, 26?
But yeah, that's a
So
long
I
time.
wanted to take some time off
I understand
and
that.
get to know me and understand that I have a voice, because I've always had a voice through lines. Someone telling me to say something. And for the longest, I had to learn how to talk. And I know it sounds crazy.
No,
but,
it doesn't.
when I'm saying that, just having my own opinion, not looking through someone else's eyes, but truly looking through my own.
And we definitely see that on this season of Hollywood Divas. I'm a huge fan of that show. Every time I leave the station on Wednesday, I'm literally running home so that I can watch it on television. But, going back to finding your voice, during last season, it seemed as if you were kind of feeling your way through the interaction with the ladies. And this season, you're using your voice.
Oh, yeah. Miss Ely is talking now. I love it. I might sit around and watch and see what kind of stuff is going on the wall, and then, I just sit back there.
Well,
this turn, I'm talking.
Yeah, you are. You are. Was that a conscious decision after seeing last season where you would like...
It's the type of thing, I'm going to let you know, I've done reality before. I just keep it real.
Yeah.
I'm not going to jump on you, and I'm not going to jump on anybody's side.
Right.
And, just to be in good with anybody, I'm just going to get to know you, observe. And that's the way I've always been.
Yeah, and
it just always helps me when it comes to acting. But, that's just the kind of person I am. I observe. And then if it's a beautiful relationship, hey, we can do that.
Right. And you bring a classy element to reality television, if since we're talking about reality TV, because you really do. Let me tell you why. Because we do know that a lot of times, there's a whole bunch of fist fights, but you're classy in how you voice your opinion. We can see that you sit back and you're just looking around, and sometimes you have this little head nod that I've adapted myself. When I want to throw shade at. And your little eye rolls. Okay. Yeah, I've noticed. But then you speak up and you step back away and you're like, now handle that. I've said my piece. You do what you want to do with it. So kudos to you. So you've really shown us how to handle situations where it doesn't have to get into a physical altercation.
No, it doesn't.
And another thing that I like is seeing Shar Jackson as your friend, and she's
that the bomb? I love that, being back with my girl.
Yeah,
it's just, it's all love, and that's what I wanted her around so they could see how we interact with each other.
Yeah,
and know that there's no drama, because it's just love, and we just support each other. And hopefully it's rubbing off. They treated my girl kind of shady on the boat, but
Oh yeah, they did.
Some type of way. I didn't, but hey, she handled it.
Yeah, and once again, just like you, and this is how you can tell you two are really close friends, because she put it out there, and she was like, okay, this is what happened. This is why I did it.
Our birthdays in the same month.
Really?
I'm a Leo. She's a Virgo.
I'm a Leo too, Countess.
So we're like twins.
Wow.
She's that serious, and I'm that silly. She's more mothering. I'm the wild girl.
Yeah.
We're the best together. Whenever we're on the set, it's just like it's natural.
That's good.
It's effortless.
So
when I'm with her.
Do you have any other celebrity friends that you're really, really close to other than Shar?
No.
I hear you. Keep it tight, keep it right. I heard that.
Yes, honey.
Yeah. No. We're women of a certain age. We don't need a huge entourage. We don't.
No. No. I have 3 kids.
Oh.
I'm into that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I'm busy with that if I'm not working on different projects with my manager, Noni.
Right.
We've got our plate full, so, working on the wig line, my T-shirts, everything. It's a lot going on, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, that's
And I
cool.
knew that would be the best time. I'm so happy that I took that time out to get to know me.
Good for
You
you.
know,
Good for you.
I
So,
had to do that in order to come back and give you guys what you need.
and you're
You
giving it
know,
to us. You really are. So, thank you for that. But
even though I did take a lot of backlash,
for what?
for my little G-string pictures.
Girl, I loved it. Okay, because I want to get me one and hang it above my bedroom.
You better do it. That's right, honey. Love yourself.
Yeah, because when you do things, sometimes, well, all the time for me, it's not for everybody else. It's for you, and whoever doesn't
Right.
like it, that's your problem.
Exactly. But the only thing that made me mad was some of my thicker girls were coming down on me like, girl, why you? I said, oh, when it's a little bit thick, it's offensive. But if I was a size 2, it'd be okay.
Exactly.
But
Right.
just a tad, it's offensive now. I'm offensive?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay.
It was
And,
tasteful to
I
me.
thought it was classy
Yes.
because, I wasn't, all just laid across and just,
Mm-hmm.
I leave that for the other chicks. This is the
Right.
way I wanted to approach it.
Yeah,
You
and you
know?
did it with such fabulosity. I loved, the venue. You came down the staircase
Yeah.
like I have
And
arrived.
what? My girl, some of the girls on the show, Paula especially, was talking about the fact she hadn't seen anything that the doctor did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, honey. The doctor did that. I don't have no back rolls, none of that, because of my doctor. But I guess she thought I was looking like that from the jump, so that's cute.
Wow. Yeah, I was a little upset last season at some of the comments that they made regarding your weight and when you had the
Yeah,
reveal.
being a whale
Yeah.
and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? You just have to have tough skin because,
Mm-hmm.
God is good. I have thyroid disease, and I suffer from my weight fluctuating to
Mm-hmm.
having to change medicine. That's the reason why a lot of the season, people were like, no, it doesn't look like anything has changed. Thyroid medicine ended up changing that in my face. The swelling in my face went down.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, people don't know what you are going through.
Right. Right.
And that's maybe not necessarily something that I wanted to tell this season.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's maybe something that I touch on because I want to, show women that, it's not always we're up there just eating food all the time. Even though I hate that they shot me like that. This season, I was eating because they wouldn't let us have a lunch break. So I'd have to eat during the scene. And then they make me look like I was just snacking every damn minute. I was real hot about that. Okay, people was calling me talking about I was just tearing up the nachos. Oh, I'm sorry. They said, oh, gosh, you was just tearing up that chicken. I'm like, you just don't understand. I've been working for like 11 hours. This is the last scene, and they let me eat.
Right.
And I
Right.
forgot the cameras on, just like I usually do.
Right.
I always forget the cameras on. And yes, I did it. I went in
Wow.
on the chicken.
I understand that.
Okay.
I understand that. And what I loved also seeing, just talking about the personal side of you, is there was one particular episode where you were getting a little close with your husband. I loved it. I love to see black love.
Yes. Yes. Yes, honey. They got to see. Oh, the snitches.
I appreciated
Yes,
that
role play.
it showed us another side of you. People want to focus on what they want to focus on, but like I said, you keep serving them your story, and whether or not people choose to accept that,
Definitely.
that's their problem. Wow. So
Right,
talking
right.
about your other talent, which is singing, why haven't you ever come out with an album?
You know what? It goes along with the thyroid.
Okay.
I'm hoarse all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have a gift,
Yeah.
but the hoarseness is what keeps me,
Mm-hmm.
what I want to do.
Okay.
And I really haven't gone in and tried to find out what's really the problem. Once he tells me everything is cool, I'm just so happy to get up out of there. But I always forget to ask, why am I so hoarse all the time? What can I do for that?
Right. Right. Wow.
But yeah, I sing around the house. That's the thing.
I'm sure you do, because that
And,
seems to be
and
who you are.
The day that the guy that I was in the studio, it was just, I was really hoarse, working so much.
Right.
I get hoarse trying to holler over all those girls.
Yeah.
So it was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
We shot it because, I mean, I couldn't sing a thing.
Hmm.
From screaming at all those heifers. I love them now.
I know
They
you
get
do.
on my damn nerves, my last nerve.
Yeah, that's what happens.
My last
Yeah.
little nerve.
Yeah, my
But
best
I love
friend.
her
Yeah,
to
I
death.
love her
And
dearly.
I know how far to go with each
Right.
female.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I mean? Some of the relationships that I have with them, you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's fluff, and then some of it is just, I got your back,
That's good.
and that's cool.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. There's a few women I just high and by, and there's some women I love dearly. And we may not speak for 5 months because we may have some issues going on, but there'll always be love.
You know what? I'm never disrespectful.
Right.
And, you know, my hubby is never disrespectful. So it always bothers me when Forrest is, disrespectful. Then he gets this moment where he's like, oh, I messed up here. And then he'll apologize. It's like, just stop doing it.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just stop doing it.
Wow. Yeah,
That
I know.
would be cool.
When Lisa had
You know?
the dinner for her mom, and when Forrest came in and interrupted, and he did his whole improv in front of everyone, you just sat there like, what is going on here? Just unmoved. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the moment and let that pass. I appreciated that too.
Yeah, because I really was just really going through a lot with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
So I was feeling her on, her mom feeling better.
Right.
She had they were having their moment because she said she hadn't seen her walk in a while. So it was just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And for him to come in and be like, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was the wrong
wasn't
time.
feeling it.
It was the wrong time. It really
Wrong
was.
time.
Yeah. Paula should have
Don't do
pulled him
that.
to the side like the Sandman on the Apollo.
But
She should have.
never does. So that's just,
Yeah, I noticed.
that's Miss Paula.
Yeah.
That's her daddy. Somebody want that man. Don't nobody want that man.
But her.
Nobody but her. Okay.
I love it.
Lord.
I love it. So wait a minute. Have you all taped the reunion yet?
Yes, we have.
Really? So what can we expect to see?
Oh, a lot of shade.
Oh, child, honey.
Get the shades together. Get the Chanels. Get all of them, honey. Michael Kors. Get them, put them on, baby. There's a lot of shade. Yes.
I love it. Well, I'm going to watch the show tonight, and I'll definitely be tuned into the reunion show. But Countess, and all that you do, I wish you continued success. I'm a huge fan. I'm always rooting and cheering you on. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being a guest on Sanya on Air. Okay, sweetheart. You enjoy your evening, and go back to the hubby and role play and kiss the kids, okay?
I will.
Good night.
I sure will.
Thanks, Countess. Good night.
Thank you, honey. All right.
Bye-bye. So there you have it. I loved talking to Countess. I love talking to individuals where, like I said, it's like you either have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a cup of wine, a glass of wine, or a glass of vodka, whatever you prefer, and you're just chit-chatting, like two old friends, or someone who you saw across the room. You're like, I like that person's energy. And then you just walk over to their table and you just start chatting it up as if you've known each other for eternity. That's how I love for my Sanya on Air interviews to be. So tonight was a great and engaging show with Tiffany McCall and Countess Vaughn. And I'm so serious. I look forward to seeing Hollywood Divas every single Wednesday night on TV One. Just to see Countess mature from a kid to a grown woman who has her own family. And I kid you not, please watch the show, because she is unapologetic and who she is. And the world will always try to define who you are and who you should be. And I know for me, I can see where she sits back in the cut and she observes. She observes her surroundings. You ain't always got to jump in and scream the first second something goes wrong. She sits back and she observes. And then when the time is right, not in a loud and boisterous voice, she says how she feels. With class, with elegance, and with a whole lot of shade. And she says, now handle that. And she drops the mic and she walks away. So kudos to you, Countess Vaughn. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another fabulous edition of Sanya on Air.